Welcome back to Starfield. My name is Ricky, and this is Juliet. Last time, we got 2 new artifacts and learned some pretty dark secrets about NASA. And today, we are going to do side quests. Specifically, we're going to do side quests in Neon. So we have a ton, and I mean a ton, of quests here to do in Neon. From BorealUS to Adams up here. Are we going to do all of them today? Yes. Are all of them going to be in the episode? Probably not. I hope no one minds me going into the staff-only section.
Most people that come up to me just want an autograph or a picture. And after I've been modding all night, it gets really annoying.
Yeah, what's modding? Because I assumed you were the DJ.
Programming the beats, turning the dials.
Okay, yeah, DJ. Got it.
Stay with me here. I'm just pretty bummed out right now.
Why?
My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag.
I'll help you find your slate.
Oh man. Wow. That would be so cool.
Would it?
Yeah, please. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine.
Do you have any idea who I'm going to take in it?
Well, most of the people who come through here are fans, and they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a price on everything. It doesn't matter if it's music or the stars.
That's fair.
If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long knives. Only a matter of time before you get cut.
I'm looking for information on a stolen slate.
I'd be willing to divulge this information.
Of
For
course.
the right price.
I can just use Neon Street Rat. Okay. BorealUS is an icon in the city. Do her a favor.
She is an icon among other things. Fine. I'll waive the usual fee. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Sauvage's. He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealus's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more accurate term.
So is he a stan in the Eminem sense of the word, or a stan in the way people think they're trying to take it back? All the guns that I dropped are still here, but the body that was here is not. The body is despawned. But the guns may never despawn for all I know.
You're a fan of BorealUS too?
Yeah, I like the things that are coming off her body.
That bird hard. She's a beast on the beats, and I love her.
I think your
Got a
accent
track in the head
sucks.
right now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you hear it? It's bloody mood, isn't it?
Look, she needs her slate back. I was told you have it.
Lady, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this.
Well,
This
we'll see
slate
about that.
brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I
Yeah,
feel
this guy's gonna
like I
kill her.
deserve to have it.
I don't have any Aurora on me. Let's just persuade.
Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her?
What I'm asking for is completely reasonable, Jedi mind trick.
You're starting to make a lot of sense.
Where are you going? BorealUS will be grateful to you if you return it.
Really?
There we go.
I didn't think she even knew who I was. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Okay, you can have the slate.
Yay. Gonna mash the E button and break my keyboard. Thank you. I found your slate. Turns out a fan picked it up.
A fan? Really? Although, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They can get pretty possessive. Doesn't matter if it's my things or my time.
You know what? That sounds tough. I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
Yeah, it's not all bad. Love can be toxic, or it can be beautiful. Sometimes, people just confuse the two.
So I'm going to skip around a bit. We're going to go talk to James Newell. I know what he wants. I've never done it before, but I know what he wants. And what he wants is for me to convince Sieghart over there to stop paying off Neon Security. So that way, you know, they have to treat everybody equally. I'll go talk to Sieghart and see if I can talk some sense into him.
Oh, okay.
So it says to ask her about him first.
Welcome to Newell. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon Security.
You don't think Sieghart's doing anything wrong?
I don't believe he is. No. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him.
I've already told him I'll get to the bottom of everything.
Well, thank you. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face.
The game is still telling me that I can talk to her more about him, so let's find out if she knows anything else. Because she didn't really know anything.
Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man. Though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all.
James Newell objects to you paying Neon security protection fees.
Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood.
Newell says if the Alliance is unified, you can stand up to Neon security.
Easy for him to say. He doesn't have my debts. If I don't pay Dexler, I might lose my inventory. And if I lose my inventory, I'll lose my store.
Can I pay off your debts? Like, I can pay your debts off. I got like 600,000 credits. I think you should stop the payments.
And why is that?
Ooh. An automatic +5 from Rosa. I'm glad I talked to her. Rosa says she gets why you pay Dexler, but she also said you're a good man, and good men stand up to corruption.
Rosa said that? I remember when her and James first started. They were very green. It was a different time. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexler his safety assurance fee.
Yay!
And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks.
I understand that he probably didn't mean it this way, but there was just this bit of tone in his voice that made me think, oh, if he's bringing beverages and snacks, is he gonna poison them? Like, I don't think he is, but there was just something about it. Maybe it's a bias towards his what sounds like German accent, and yeah, that's probably not a good thing on my part. Dietrich agreed to stop payments.
Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him?
I can be quite persuasive, and also your wife helped.
Meanwhile, I was so damn stubborn, I made this whole thing harder than it had to be.
Given you almost went blind, working with half a kilo of fish cuts in your eye. Yeah, I'd agree.
And I'd still be wandering around that storage vat helpless, if not for you. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start.
You won't ever get a fair shake in the city. You're not wrong. But if you want, what we can do is just kill Bayu and move on with our lives. Now we're going to do Clover. I don't know. I'm just picking random ones, by the way. Not the James Newell one, but from now on, I'm just picking random ones. In this case, I picked the Clover one. Now we're at Selt Corp, which I've definitely stolen from for Ryujin, so...
Look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression.
You have me confused with someone else.
I'm afraid I've stepped right into it again. You aren't here about Mr. Okaribo's debt to Kelkor. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst. This mess with Mr. Okaribo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game.
Must be a heck of a mess to cause such a fuss.
If only you knew. Mr. Okaribo owes a substantial debt to Kelkor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall.
Well, maybe I can assist you.
You'd be willing to help out. That's awfully kind of you.
Can I just pay his debt? You know what? It's kind of you to stick up for him in the first place.
Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, Mr. Okaribo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you?
I'll just settle his debt right now.
It's a substantial amount of credits.
No!
I couldn't allow you to do that. Just talk to him. Get him to accept my
No,
help.
it's not a substantial
Not
amount of
rest.
credits. Do you not
If he can get
understand?
his debt off my
I think I'm the
conscience,
wealthiest
I'd be
person in
grateful.
the entire universe.
It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary.
613,000 credits. Now, I don't know who the richest person in this universe is, but, like, I gotta be up there. Okay, maybe I'm not as rich as Walter Stroud. Maybe I'm not as rich as Bayu. I don't have a whole city. I will say, the guy who runs the mining league place is great because he sells minerals here on Neon. So that's where I bought a lot of the crap to, like, upgrade my guns and do research and stuff. Clover McKenna offered to pay off your debt to Kelcorp.
Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility.
Dude, I think she's into
to
you,
pay
by the way.
loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens.
We're going to talk to him in a second, but I just realized that I did have an optional find Clover's diary, because again, I am convinced that this woman is in love with this man. And if I can get them together, then that is the best mission of all. Okay, I can just take it. I have to admit, this business with Saburo is keeping me up at night. I can see something about him, person to person. He's a good and honorable man. Probably won't allow him to accept my money, but what he doesn't understand is the game is rigged. Even in good times, variable interest rates designed to landside you. All I want is to give him a fair shake. May not believe in every day he says, but I believe in him. He needs a financial partner who can offer some direction, someone whose best interests at heart. Come on. I won't lie, given my position, it may be a conflict, but my feelings for him aside, I really do want to help. Come on. This lady is in love with him. She ain't outright saying it, but come on. Read this, it might change your mind.
I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt.
Oh, she definitely likes you.
And I like her. Oh, that came out wrong. What I meant to say was, I respect her business acumen. Look at me.
No, you're into her too, I can tell.
Regardless, you have done me a service, and for that, I thank you. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer.
Are the feelings between the two of you mutual?
I do have feelings for her.
Yay!
Now I will have the courage to tell her.
Saburo agreed to let you pay his debts.
That's fantastic. I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him.
So I'm going to do something real fast that isn't in my activity log, but I just remembered I needed to do it. I could track down the person who defaced Styx if you'd like.
You'd do that. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica.
I have listened to that man talk a ton. I think I've heard all of his random dialogue. I've listened to him talk so much to that stupid robot because that's where I've modified almost all my guns.
Tag's still on it.
You like art?
Sure.
Then you should see the tag job on the robot at Neon Tacticals. My best work.
Oh, about that. Frank wants retribution for what you did to Styx.
That Cyclops should be thanking me. I dressed up his toy real nice, gave him a total makeover. He's lucky that's all I did after what that thing did to my crew.
What happened to your crew?
We tried to rob his store and reload our crew. That's when his little toy unloaded on us.
Got
Lost
it.
some good disciples in that group. If
Good.
anything, that freak should be paying me.
So you admit to the crime.
Yeah, I do. And I'll make art out of your guts if you step out of line.
I feel like I should just kill these guys. I really do. We haven't done any combat in this, so...
Care for another chimera?
Everybody cool?
If you and
Bethesda.
extra relaxation today.
I get it wouldn't be a Bethesda game without things floating in the air randomly occasionally. Warlord's credits. Warlord isn't going to bother you anymore.
Good work. I hope you made him squirm.
I killed him.
Fine by me. That delinquent little punk deserves it.
So we've got one more Neon quest to do. What brings you to Neon?
I'm in town for business. My client leaves a mess, I clean it up. I'm an independent contractor, working for some very wealthy clients. They open deals, I close them.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I originally came here to complete a business deal, but the client, in a fit of foolishness, decided to close on their own. Rather than dispose of the evidence properly, they left it in a warehouse. Real amateur stuff. So there are some loose ends that need tying, and I prefer a third party handle it. Would you be interested?
I will take the job.
You'll find the merchandise in a locker in the warehouse behind Neon Tactical. Once you secure the merchandise, sell it to Coleman Lang at the Trade Authority.
This is definitely going to be the last thing we're going to do today. Helping clean up for a contract killer. I mean, it's super obvious she's a contract killer, right? Like, she's a hitman. Hit woman, I guess. It's interesting this disciple is still here, but all the other ones have been despawned. That one's still there. Hello? Anybody here?
I don't know who got those idiots at the Merchants
Oh.
Alliance to work together, but whoever it is, I've got a baton with their name on it.
Hi, that was me. This had people in it at one point, but they're dead now. And mostly I killed them all. Hi, I'm here to sell crap to you.
Not a bad gun.
Blah, blah, blah. Ooh, weapon engineering. The custom mods on that pistol aren't cheap. It has improved recoil and fire rate.
Should have known better than to try and fool a weapons expert.
Yes, you should have.
All right, I'll pay you what it's worth.
What now?
I sold the merchandise.
Then my client
Merchandise.
can finally relax. Here's your payment, as promised. Enjoy the rest of your time here in Neon.
That's half. You are not getting paid enough money to kill people. So we did some of the side quests. We cleaned up my activities log, actually, pretty solidly, all things considered. I don't know how much of them actually stayed in the episode. Next time, we're going to continue with side quests, specifically Ground Pounder, but also probably some more, because I don't think that's going to take us the whole time. This has been Starfield. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for more Starfield.